Hello, welcome to episode, what are we at? 23?
23?
23. Welcome. How are you feeling?
Welcome.
To this story I'm about to tell you.
May the odds be ever in your favor. Anywho.
Oh my god, I'm about to out myself right now, but it's okay. The new Hunger Games book comes out on my birthday.
Dude, I know. I'm so excited for you.
I'm so excited.
And for the book.
I am so excited. Yeah, that's just fate. That just means I need to buy the book.
Yeah, you pre-order it. You gotta lock in.
I know. I'm really excited though. I really hope it's good. I mean, I trust Suzanne.
I
trust her.
I trust Suzanne.
Are you gonna get
I trust her to crush my heart, my soul, my dreams.
Oh yeah.
But I trust her. Nonetheless.
Suzanne.
She's got this. Do you ever, when you read a book, do you ever read it, close it, set it down, and then say the author's name?
Yes. Well, sort of. Maybe to myself. I don't know if I say it out loud.
I talk out loud. I shut the book and we'll take Suzanne. I shut it and I go, Suzanne! No!
I mean, that was
while I'm reading, I scream, Suzanne!
That was me when, what's it called? When Finnick died? When he died, that's when I literally was like, I need to take a break. I don't think I read it. I don't think I read it for, a month. I couldn't come to terms.
See, I read the books after I'd seen the movies, which is, bad, I know. But I remembered that Finnick died, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was sad, but I knew it was coming. You know what I forgot about that I blocked out from the movies because it had been years? I watched them as a kid and then read the books when I was older. And I completely forgot somehow and blocked out the fact... Spoiler warning, if you haven't read The Hunger Games. I'm going to tell you that right now. Spoiler warning. For the very end. Prim dies, and I forgot about that.
Oh!
So when it happened, I was like, no, I would have remembered that. I would have remembered that from the movie. I didn't.
That's also my least favorite part, because that makes me so sad. Because, her whole motivation through the book series is literally her sister. And then she sees...
as an older sibling myself, I feel that in my soul.
Well,
so
and then
when that happened, I was like, no.
And then she sees Rue as a surrogate and wants to protect her. And then Rue literally sacrifices herself for Katniss. And
He's having a song.
And that's my least fucking favorite part about the whole freaking thing. I'm like, and obviously, I kind of knew that when Katniss, because her mother is basically a nurse, and then I kind of figured that I was like, okay, Prim's probably gonna take that mantle, because hello, I was like, okay. And she has that fucking stupid cat that actually hates Katniss. And then when Katniss goes,
love that cat though.
And that, do you remember in was that the second movie? She it was she's Prim almost literally dies in there because she had to find her cat.
She goes back up. Yeah.
She goes back up for her cat.
I think that's Mockingjay.
She was part one.
But yeah, she has to go back up for her cat, which honestly, I felt that in my soul.
Well,
she says she couldn't live with herself if not, and I'm like, actually, yeah, though.
And then Katniss is screaming at her at the end. She's like, you fucking almost died, and she's like, yeah, but I couldn't leave without him.
So real of her though.
So
honestly,
genuine.
To me.
That is my least favorite. I don't fucking believe that she's dead. She's not dead.
I literally forgot though, because I'd watched the movie, so I was prepared for as prepared as you can be. For Rue, I knew it was coming. For Finnick, I knew it was coming, and I knew it was coming, and then at the end, didn't know it was coming. It happened. I set the book down and went, no, that can't be right. I don't remember that from the movies. Rewatched the movies later. Definitely happens in the movies. I guess I blocked that shit out, because what the fuck do you mean?
He literally just got married, and then he had she had a son, and then her son is freaking basically Finnick Jr. And I'm like, this is so sad. I hate it here.
Soul crushing.
I fucking hate. I can't. That was the.
So are you ready? Are you ready to have your soul crushed some more?
Okay. I have some thoughts. Hold on now. I have some thoughts.
Holding on.
Let me tell you. So the new book is basically about Hey Mitch's like Hunger Games. So
yes.
I believe that is like what, like 35 years before, give or take. It's like it's before like
it's the second quarter quell, right?
Yes.
So depending on which book we're talking, it's 25 years.
Yeah. And I'm excited because then, like, some people have teased that, like, maybe we'll get to see, like, kind of sort of like Katniss's dad, because he was like a coal miner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, though, because
Katniss's mom was friends.
Yeah.
It's like her best friend.
And so I'm kind of interested to see if they'll, like, do, like, they'll bring her up, or maybe they'll have, like, a small dialogue, and it's like, oh, this is so-and-so, like, so-and-so Everdeen, and that's, like, him, or maybe he's like, oh, I just got married, this is my wife, and then it's like, like, oh, you know, like, like, I'm excited for it. I don't know if that'll happen, because here's my thoughts. Here's my only complaint with the book.
Then we'll see Peeta's dad, maybe, even.
Oh, yeah.
In that scenario. Because he was in love with Miss Everdeen.
He was. So I'm excited. Here's my only problem with the book. That's my only complaint, except...
Here's my only complaint about the book that hasn't come out yet.
That I already know I'm going to have my heart shattered, but, you know, it's okay, Suzanne. Yes. Love you anyway. I'm still going to read everything you produce anyway.
I'm going to read through my tears.
I'm flip. So, like, okay. So there's a lot of tributes in this game. Like, he has the biggest amount of tributes. And his whole thing is that he becomes the victor, and he's, like, young. And, like, I don't... Spoiler, if you don't know, like, what's about to unfold, is that his whole family dies, and he becomes the victor, and then you kind of see, like... But you see him before... Like, you're able to see him before all this stuff happens, and you see his games, and then you see, like, all that stuff. They're also... I know they're already developing the movie for it. Like, they're already talking about it.
Yes.
Suzanne is, like... She's like, adamant, because obviously she wants to see how well...
November 2026, I think.
Yeah, and I remember she had talked about, like, before, she was like, oh, I don't know, because she's like, I want to see how well the book does, because, like, that's important. And, like, granted, she's a writer first, so, like, I get that. Like, she's like, she's like, hold on. And all the movie execs are like, no, we don't care. And she's like,
we don't care.
She's like, I care.
She cares, which,
yeah, as you should, like, good. That's, I mean, as you should. Like, that's, like, you know, your franchise. And so, but, like, I think, like, there's a lot of tributes. And I thought that there were a lot of tributes in the prequel. So, like,
are you worried about keeping track?
Well, just, like, there was a lot keeping... Okay, well, because there's just a lot of personalities. You know, you have the 12 districts, and you're gonna have, there's 48 tributes or something? I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, because it's twice the amount.
It's twice, yeah. So then I'm like, okay, he becomes victor, and he becomes, like, one of the youngest people to do it. And it's, like, this whole...
And which we know how he does it. So we already... That's the thing that I'm curious. We know a lot of information already.
Right.
But...
I mean,
I'm afraid.
There's just a lot of characters. And granted, books do it better than, like, the movie probably will. There's just a lot. And, like, anytime you have a movie that introduces a lot of characters, like, that's my only, like, that's a big problem to me personally in when the Marvel did, like, Endgame and you sort of, like, team up. It's not that you have these notable actors. I don't care about that. You have, like, 18 characters that you all want to put enough screen time and all do that. And then, like, have them have this, like, bond. But then it's like, okay, granted, there's, like, 18 of them, though. And there's, like, 48 tributes. So I feel like there's a lot of information that I just fear that, like, I just don't know how well, like, I hate taking notes when I have to read, but I fear I might have to take notes. Because, like, who are these people? Because you know how, like...
Who are you?
Who are you? What district are you from? Okay, you're from, like, this district that's known for fishing, so that's why you use this, and that's why you think like this. Oh, what's your name? I don't know. Now I have to take notes. I don't know if I want to take notes. Like, if I'm trying to... like, that's my only issue. And when they had released the kind of, like, synopsis for it, 6 months ago or something like that, I was already kind of like, okay, I'm a little nervous because there's so many people.
Which, side note, it's Hamish's birthday?
Today?
No, on the reaping.
Oh.
On the day of the reaping. Which means that every year, when he's supposed to be mentoring these children that were just gonna go die.
Oh,
Happy birthday! What the fuck?
That's so sad.
Yeah, that was in the like little thingy that they released a few months ago with the synopsis thing. Which, pardon? What? What's that?
Horrible.
Hmm?
That's horrible. What's that? That's devastating. That's so mean.
So again, already, just be prepared for your heart to shatter.
No, I'm gonna be prepared to frickin' cry is what I'm gonna be prepared for. Like, I have a lot of thoughts. And I'm scared. And
I'm afraid. I'm excited, but I'm so scared.
I am,
my, like,
emotional
well-being.
sanity. Yeah, I'm like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm excited. I'm excited for sure. There's so many people, and granted, like, you kind of know some prequel characters, because obviously, like, he's the main character, you have the possible, like, you know, Katniss's family, and then he, like, you know, his family. Like, you have all these important people, but then it's like, okay, you have the other 47 other tributes, and obviously he's gonna, like, I kind of feel like it's gonna do the same thing, like, they're gonna show the bonds, and then kind of, but then you still have to put prep in these characters anyway because of the frickin' movie being released. So then I'm already like, okay, I don't know if I can. 47 people. That's so many people. I have a lot of thoughts, and I don't know. Those are my thoughts.
That's fair. That's a lot to keep track of.
That's a lot of people.
And even sometimes, like, some of them kind of take more major priority for, like, the storyline.
Oh, yeah.
So how many are gonna take priority for the storyline?
Well, that's my thing. Like, okay, talking about the Katniss's first Hunger Games, what is it, the 74th? 73rd?
74th.
74th. Like, you know, she, like, connects with Rue and connects with, like, these other characters that are involved, and, like, that's great. Like, characters that she sees, like, aligns, and she wants to protect or whatever. But I'm like, okay, like, obviously you have, like, these 3, 4, 5, obviously, like, her man, obviously. I don't know why I included him last, as if he's...
Yeah, you went through everyone else, and then you were like, oh, also
Joss Hutcherson, whom I love. Whom we love.
We, as a society.
Insert whistle meme. Insert whistle meme, thank you. But like obviously, and I feel like that's about like 4 or 5. Like, I think they do it really well because they like cycle through it enough where they get enough time. I mean, granted, the fortunate part, however you look at it, she gets close, you establish them as a character, bam, they die. So then it's like, okay, you can, like, these other people can still be included because you're like weaning them out. You're like, oh, these people.
I suppose it gives you kind of one at a time. Meet this person, grow attached. Okay, bye. Next.
Yeah. Like, when you're doing like a job interview and they're like cycling through and they're like, all right, you're done, bye, next person. Like, they're just going. Yeah. Next. So the problem is, like, she had 24, so it's Katniss, obviously, like, her man, so now you're 22, and you so that's like 4 or 5. I think it was even like at one point, like, because you see all the people in the districts, like, at the beginning of the movie, like, get picked. But, like, okay, like, you kind of know, like, you already have an idea. You know, even if you already read the book, you're like, okay, like, I know these 6 people are gonna be really important. Granted, like, they all die, but, like, there you go. But then it's like, okay, that's 24 people is, you know, they're paired, like, whatever. But, like, 48 people. I can't remember.
That's a lot.
I keep forgetting the districts. Like, I keep forgetting not like what they're known for. You know, I'm like, okay, this is really important. Okay, this is really important. Okay, this is really. Suzanne, I'm scared. I don't want to take notes. I don't want to take notes.
Right. It's Suzanne, so you have to.
I know. I'm scared. I'm gonna be in the library, there's like, highlighting. There's trivia. Yeah, here's my thing is, like, I kind of want to know, like, because Effie is, like, I wonder if, like, I don't know if she'll be introduced, or, like, if something similar to her character will be introduced.
Well, you think about, like, the prequel.
Like,
I had a thought, it left.
Oh.
Okay.
like, you had like Tigress, which was like,
Yes.
I loved that Easter egg. I loved that.
That was so cool.
That was great.
And I want more of her lore.
And
I don't know that we would get it, but maybe she was a stylist. Wait, she became a stylist. Ooh.
Yeah, because so she was a stylist in the game, and now you know that she's like, you know, his sister, and like his whole like her. Oh, it's her. Yeah, it's her. Is it her cousin? It's her. I
think they're cousins.
I think they're cousins, but they like.
But they live together.
They live together, and they, you know, they basically grew up together, you know, and they're like they see like his dad die, you know, and that's like pivotal. And but you know, she's the stylist, and she's like, you can obviously tell from like the prequel that she's like her style is very used to, like, she's used to using like nothing to make something. Like, you already can see that. So I'm like, oh, she's gonna be so fantastic. Like, and then obviously you see her in the games become part of a she becomes part of the revolution because he tattoos her. Yeah, she's betrayed by this like person that she loved, aka Snow, and I love her design. I think Hunter Schafer did an incredible job. She deserved more screen time. I thought she was fantastic. I don't know if that'll be introduced, but because you have a stylist in the games, so I don't know if that.
So, ooh, I'm intrigued. I didn't even think of that. That's really interesting, though.
You know, because you had like.
So yeah, wait. How many characters? I guess, like you said, are gonna come back.
Right. Because then, like, okay, these are like all the characters, right? Like Katniss's parents, if not her mom, definitely her dad. Well, no, because
Haymitch is from the Seam.
Yeah,
and so is her dad.
And so then you have like, okay,
Katniss's mom is besties with another major character.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
then
we
have the potential to see them both here.
And then you have like Peeta's, what is it? Like his dad likes her mom.
Yes.
And so then it's like, okay, but these are also, granted, we've talked about like what? And so then those are like 4 people. Then you have the possible Easter egg stylist, that's like 3. Maybe there's like a separate character who's like not involved, maybe. So that's already like 10 people, whatever. And we haven't even included the 47 other tributes. That's my only problem.
And that's where you get lost.
That's where I get lost. And like, granted, like you're obviously gonna remember like the pivotal people because you're like, oh, exciting Easter egg. But okay, cool. Like I remember those people obviously because like you know all the history, you know the future past lore. You're like prepped. However, that just throws me off. I mean, well, because okay. In all the games, the stylists are seen as like important, if not pivotal. Okay, obviously, like Katniss's stylist is really important because, like, spoiler, he also dies. Really sad. Because like
beloved character. Well, there are some. Let me be fair. There are some, but like
Katniss.
Katniss.
So like he dies because of part of like the revolution, like what he did for her. So I feel like the stylist is really important, and then obviously like Snow's cousin, person he lived with, person he was really close to, and literally betrayed, and she's like really sad. And then like he literally like tattoos her against her will, and then banishes her, which like oh my god, and then like she's a pivotal character. I don't know. I just think that's I don't know. Because they didn't really talk about stylist in one of the first games, or like the prequel. But
no, because it wasn't really a thing yet. Because it wasn't, people didn't want to watch it.
That's right.
It wasn't
it
was too new. They just kind of came in what they were wearing, and they were thrown in what they were wearing.
Right.
The prequel was more like this was his first time being like, I'm going to interact with one of them like a person.
Right.
I'm going to make you like this one.
Right.
You should donate money. We should do that. Like,
yeah. Like then they started doing the crates and started doing the like, you know, like the basical like the high school popular list, like who was the fan favorite, you know?
Yep.
And everyone was like,
again, Lucy can sing, so they're like, oh yeah.
They're like,
I'll send water to that one for her throat. I need some more jams in this death fest.
She needs some ginger juice and some sparkling water.
Does she need a lozenge? I want another banger.
Like, yeah, no. Those are. I'm excited. I feel like I really am. Because then, like, right, the arena, okay, like, that's a big part, obviously.
Yeah.
Hello. She has to be
which
giant.
I think they talked about. They know. They told us what that was in another book as well.
Is the arena going to be the same size? Is it going to be bigger because there's more people? It has to be more bigger.
Ooh. Or no, is it closer so that they kill each other faster?
Oh,
and then you don't have to
true.
learn as many people, I guess.
Right. See, then that kind of solves that problem if it's the same. Well, because I know that they like change, and that's towards like what's it called? Like kind of before like Katniss's games, around her games, like before that, that's when they start like doing more like the technology side to kind of like
that's
ramp
true.
it up.
So yeah, I guess
like,
we don't actually know because this is obviously after Lucy's games, but before Katniss's. So we're kind of in like a middle area. We don't really know all the deets.
So I don't know. I'm interested to see what she does. I'm interested to see the adaptation. You best believe I will be there opening day in November. Sad. I'm so sad.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm so sad.
Is there any remembrance in District 12 at this point of Lucy Gray?
Oh, do you know how in this is a really stupid reference, but do you know how in like the Spider-Man they kept referencing like Tony Stark? Because he like died.
Yes.
Right?
Because they're mean like that.
Yeah. Because then they
just want to make you cry.
And you would see like murals, and you would see like things that were like his, right? So do you think that they're gonna do that? Like,
potentially
in District 12?
Yeah, just to make you cry. Yeah,
just
because I feel like if nothing else, even if nobody else remembers her, do people in District 12 remember? People at least in the Seam, such as Haymitch and potentially Katniss's dad,
like do they
have any relation, know her in any way?
Well, what I think is interesting is because like she's like part of the Covey, this like traveling nomad style, like in District 12. So then I'm like, okay, but then the bar they go to in the prequel, like when Snow like becomes like really like fine, and he has dog tags, and he went through like military school, and he shakes his head, and I'm like, wow, where was that? What happened? And he's like, he goes to the bar like after, and then you see like obviously all the peacemakers, and then you kind of like they're like, oh, this is their bar, and then you kind of see that like because obviously she sings at the bars. Is there like there's gotta be like a coal miner bar, and that's what District 12 is known for. So I'm like, is there going to be references to that? Where's the Covey? Because obviously, like Lucy Gray is like somewhere. And then have you seen all the like possible connections that Lucy Gray is like Katniss's grandmother or
that's
like
what I'm saying. Do we know of? Is there a relation? And again, I think about the song, obviously the Hanging Tree. I think about that a lot, as we know. We've covered this on the pod before.
We know, yeah.
But she sings that song in the book to peacekeepers pretty specifically, but it's mainly to tell him, hey, that's our meeting spot.
Right.
Now, the song, they didn't like it, if I remember correctly. They weren't fans. And so how did this song make it to Katniss's dad?
Right.
And then to make it to Katniss? That's my question. Was it because it was saying to people, the peacekeepers, but if I'm remembering, they weren't fans. Snow certainly at least wasn't a fan, and he's kind of an unreliable narrator, so maybe other people liked it and they were like, that's a jam, and sang it and it got out. But like, did it though?
Well, that's my thing, is I'm like, okay, like if because then I'm like, okay, maybe like if they performed at like other bars in District 12 or these other meeting places, then I'm like, okay, they could maybe hear it, but then I'm like, you don't find a song you hear in a bar and you're like, this is so important and crucial that I'm gonna sing it to my child.
Yes,
and like
this is my jam. It's about death.
It's like you don't
long lost love, death, and tragedy.
You don't like sing basically a Greek tragedy for funsies to a newborn for fun. Yeah,
your baby is a lullaby.
Yeah, like that's what does it. And like I
father daughter hunting, and you're like, I have the perfect song.
Like I hope that connection maybe like solidifies itself.
Because even if he's not related to Lucy Gray, is he related to someone?
Right.
From the group.
Or they talk or if she's not Katniss's great grandmother, like is it her? So that that would still be it, because it would be her dad's mother.
Somebody connected in some way. I'm curious if there's going to be any of that. Any hints? Any inklings? Because again, I'm pretty sure Haymitch is theoretically in this crowned as like the first winner from District 12.
Right.
She was wiped off the face of history, theoretically.
Oh, yeah.
To where, does anyone still know at this point? Because I think maybe this is 40 years later?
Like, hold on, let me look up the exact time. I think it's 40. Like, from... 40. Are you talking about, like, 40... Like, this is the 40th game? Won. Or the 40th?
No, it's the 50th game. I think it's 40 years, because I think the prequel is set at the 10th. So it's, like, 40 years after Lucy Gray won, but that was, like, wiped from the books, wiped from the tapes. We don't talk about Bruno.
So it's the 50th Hunger Games, which is the second quarter quell, so it's 24 years before the start of Katniss's Hunger Games trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So 24 years before, like, Hunger Games. Trying to think of what it says. How long would that be? Because when is Lucy Gray's Hunger Games?
Pretty sure it's the 10th.
So that would be, like, 40 years after that. So Snow's, like, he's not, like, the old ancient guy. He's kind of so he's probably, like, middle-aged. So he's 20, so that's, like, he's, like, 60, maybe 50, something like that. So he's, like, experienced in doing the games. So that, like, the technology for the games must be, like, better, and there must be this kind of, like... But then, like, he obviously talks about, like, the winning haunting him throughout the Hunger Games trilogy, because he was like, oh, once you win, like, you're a peacock. Like, you're no use to them. That's why he, like, then he takes up, like, the alcoholism and the, like, shit bag and all this stuff. Because he's like...
No one wins.
Yeah, he's like, you don't win. He was like, you're just a peacock for their game. And he was like, that's how you are. And you're like, oh, and then you find out, it's called the Sunrise
on the
Reaping, which is great. Good job.
Fabulous.
Fantastic.
Oh, as always, as usual.
Oh, okay.
She's locked in.
So technically, all the stuff is saying that he is the second victor, but I think you're right. Like, are they going to capitalize that he's the first? Because
yes, I feel like I remember them saying, at least in Katniss's, like, the only winner. Because for sure, if nothing else, Katniss is obviously the only female victor for the second quarter quell, or not the second, the third quarter quell, because obviously she's going to be picked, and she knows that, and Snow knows that, and that's the deeds. But I feel like she says, I could be misremembering because it's been a second, but I feel like she says something to the effect of she's the only ever female victor in District 12. To where again, because I know that after the prequel, or in the prequel, like, Snow gets rid of the tapes and
he
so wipes her from the map.
He's like literally a drama queen and like burns everything of her, and like
literally such a drama queen breakup situation.
This is literally the most
it's like
toxic...
You dumped her, by the way. You tried to kill her. In the woods.
And now, like, and man got triggered when she said cat, like, she's gonna go get some Katniss. That was
some Katniss. She ain't made of sugar.
That was my favorite part. That Easter egg, I was like, this is fucking fantastic. This is cinema right here. I was like, that was
literally
great.
So good. He hates Mockingjays, which I'm just like, I'll bet he does. I'll bet he does.
You know what I think is really more interesting about, like, the prequel when it talks, like, if they mention the song, because of his best friend, was it Seamus? Is that right?
When I read it, I think I pronounced it wrong, based on the movie, so I'm just going
like his best friend who comes with him and like wants to be part of the revolution and like also becomes a peacemaker and all this stuff. He like dies, you know, from said hanging tree, and that's also a pivotal point, you know, because he's sad that, like, you know, his freaking best friend died basically,
but he killed him
because of him. Yeah.
So
then I'm like,
I think in the thing though, in the book, he didn't expect them to kill him.
Right.
He expected his dad to be able to swoop in, save the day, his mom to be able to write a letter because he was like rich and be able to save him, but there was no time. They immediately sentenced his ass to death on the hanging tree.
And like that's, you know, that's also a pivotal point for like his hatred of the song, or maybe like maybe the start of his literal not redemption arc, or however, you know, that goes. Because then I'm like, okay, like he you know,
because in the woods it becomes like he's talking about how many deaths basically are on his hands, and he says the number, and she says the number back.
And she's like,
who's that one?
And then he says myself, which is so emo of him. I'm like,
so emo.
I'm like,
which again, reminder, he's like an adult, but he's just a kid. He's like, me, I lost myself in this process, babe. That me.
Me, I die when I decided to come here to be with you. And she's like,
which also rude. What the fuck?
Which also, that is
stay back then. Damn.
That is like, you know how you've seen people where it's like, we've been together for a year and I'm gonna move like halfway across the country. Like that's extreme. Like you literally left everything because you're like, I'm gonna go be with this girl who sings and plants potatoes. Like,
but he thought he was gonna get caught.
Oh yeah.
Until he knew he wasn't going to get caught because he found the evidence himself.
Yeah.
By the way, class, if you haven't figured it out, this apparently is just an episode of spoilers. So if you haven't read this, if you haven't read The Hunger Games, it's probably too. Well, there's still more. We haven't said everything, probably.
No,
go
we
read
haven't.
it.
Go
Great
read
series.
it.
Get into it. Anyway,
go read
I'll
it.
continue.
Go cry, and then
go sob, then circle back. Prep yourself for the big release,
and then call Suzanne Collins and tell her that your heart is
that she should pay for your therapy.
Yeah. That you're just sobbing because you're just like, why? But you're gonna continue reading, obviously.
The new book might already be out by now. Like, lock in.
Probably. Lock in, yeah.
But yeah, no, he finds the evidence himself, and then's like, what if I actually just killed this chick? Let me grab my gun. No, this is a better idea.
He grabs his freaking AK and just starts. Okay, so I don't know, like, gun safety, right? He shoots up, which, like, never shoot up. Why are you shooting at the trees, please?
He's angry at the trees.
He's really mad.
Where the Mockingjays are.
Yeah, he's really mad for, like, no reason. That's where the I'm like, why are you so
literally
mad?
They're making they're repeating and stuff, and like that's the whole thing is she uses them. And again, the ambiguous ending of that one kind of messed with me because I'm like, okay.
I know. I want to know.
Is she? We don't know. We don't get to know.
You don't get to know.
And that's the point. You're not supposed to know. But like, I'm a nosy bitch. Like, you can tell me, Suzanne. Suzanne. I won't tell. You can tell me. I want to know. But no, like big crybaby alert. Like man tantrum alert. I feel like is really the moral of that whole story. Is like man tantrum. Literally. To the highest extent. Like, he freaked out. And he's like a big baby about being in the woods. Like, he's a big crybaby about it.
He is a big crybaby about being in the woods.
As they're walking, which I can't imagine they walk that. They can't have walked that far because they're in District 12. So if you think about this, Katniss doesn't even, she always skips. She's like, oh, I went to the lake. She doesn't even talk about the journey. The whole time, his perspective is just bitching about on the way to said lake. Where he's like, it's so long, and it's so hot outside, and there are bugs, and there are sticks. Like, that's the entire... Bro's just bitching in his inner monologue. And that's when they have their little convo, where he miscounts the deaths, because he's just so distracted by nature bothering him. That he's like, oh yeah, I actually killed one more person than you know about. And she's like, who's that other person? Oh, me. Babe, don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it too hard.
That's utterly insane.
Actually, Crazy Town alert. Literally psycho. Which again, this might be the first time that, Lucy Gray actually like love her, like, thinks for like a second. And it's like, wait a second. This guy, like, yeah, he helped me win the games and like this whole thing, and he's back and blah blah blah. But like, he's also like, he was a cog in the machine of bringing me to the games in general. He was a part of that, and a peacekeeper, and like all the drama, and I'm now realizing that we're running away alone in the woods together. Maybe what if we didn't do that? maybe I think about this just a little bit more and realize, oh shit. Like, oh no.
Let's put our heads together on this one.
Literally.
Yeah. So, well, I think this is a good starting point for episode. Conclusion: Go read the books. Go watch the movies. We are not endorsed by Suzanne Collins. If you couldn't tell,
We are not fortunate enough to be.
We are not fortunate. No. My dream, follow is for Suzanne Collins to follow the podcast. I don't know why she would.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why she would, but I would cry. I'd be like, wow.
We would both cry. We would all both, I don't know if Suzanne would cry, but
no one else would be. Suzanne would be like, what? I would literally call it at work. I'd be like, guys, you don't understand.
Suzanne accidentally clicked the follow button and we're like sobbing.
I would have to stop what I was doing. Yeah. It's an honor. Yeah, truly. I'm excited. Hopefully, and it's like
she's
green.
Like, please don't
it's
cry on me.
She's like, oh my god. She's like, I accidentally clicked it by accident. And we're like, we don't care.
She's like, can I unfollow? Like, I feel bad. I didn't mean to push that button. My finger slipped while I was scrolling. Literally.
Unfollow. Can I not be a part of this, please? Thank you.
Can I not?
I really like that the book is a really pretty green. The reaping. It's like a really nice green. Big fan. That'll be great. I'm really excited. Is it purple? Hold on. I thought it was green. Hold on. I could also totally be lying. I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna look it up. Is it purple? I'm gonna look at the book. Oh my god, is it purple? Am I colorblind? Oh, it is purple.
Oh, no.
I can't read. Am I color? This is the episode. Oh,
next episode.
Okay.
The address. Are you colorblind?
Okay, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That's green. So I think I was blurring up. Yeah, the book is green. It's green.
I have it right over me. Oh, it's like a black green.
I'm excited. The purple's gonna be great. And it's
symbolism.
And it's literally
ready to write your fucking English essays, guys.
No, literally, it's gonna be so good. It's so good. Alrighty, well, read some books, watch some movies. You have some homework to do.
Yeah. If you haven't yet, come back. I guess after it'll make a lot more sense.
It'll make a lot. Yeah. What disclaimer?
Sorry for so many spoilers. Like
spoilers.
So sorry.